Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio certainly never.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Levioso. Descender. These rocks have seen better days. Yeah. Revelio. Descendo. Confringo. That solves that.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Confringo!
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Hello, sorry, I didn't see. My mic should be working. I don't know if you could hear me better this time. Sorry, I was more concentrating.
Revelio.
I'm good, just trying to wake up.
It's you?
I should investigate. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Aloha Mora.
Nice, well thank you, I appreciate it. But sorry that I stopped you from sleeping.
Mine now, guys.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Revelio.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Nice to see you again,
I
Mrs.
get
Sprottle.
it.
Actually,
like,
Sirona
because of
Ryan
my
asked
work
if I'd come and
schedule
see you.
for this week,
Dear
I would have
Sirona,
probably been
a
asleep
gem.
until
Has been for
probably
as
like
long
12
as I've
or
known
1.
her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is
Well,
now.
I don't have kids,
Charming,
but I have
good
cats,
head on her
and
shoulders,
they
taking
they
care
sleep
of
on the
everyone.
bed with me, and I have one that
I can't
sleeps
tell
on
you the
me.
fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
There's stuff here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about your cat. If something were to happen to any of my cats, I'd probably freak out. And I'd probably never get another cat again. I'm too attached. What kind of dog do you have?
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, nice. How old is your dog?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, cool. Let's see. My cats will be 3 next month in March.
Revelio.
Let's see. Usually I have one of them around with me, but right now they're sitting on the window looking outside. Apparently outside is more interesting than being around me.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or do it all together. Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Descendo! Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Arresto Momenti! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Cabalso! Protego! Arresto Momenti! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupid! Confringo! Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Stupid! Confringo! Protego! Stupid! Confringo! That's foul fucking rude.
That's crazy. I'm so sorry, but why do you think she got poisoned?
Revelio.
Like me, I'm always trying to make sure that my cats don't get into anything that I don't want them to.
Revelio.
What's up, Serge?
Compulso.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's everything.
Oh, wow.
Serona will be glad to have this
So it
back.
happened that fast? Then yeah, I would say something around the lines of poison happened. pretty scary to think about. I wouldn't even know what I would do or how I would react if that happened.
Depulso.
Come on, there we go. Revelio. Accio.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage.
I don't even know if it has a name. Let's find out. I have two of them. But no. I only bought this broom because it has fire on the end of it.
Point of toiling.
Well, you gotta remember that this game is based like hundreds of years before Harry Potter, so
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help.
Well, when I
Mrs.
first
Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd
met
have done
this
without her
person,
and Aiden.
they said
Thank
that
you,
everybody
again,
mistaked her
for
for a
helping her.
boy. So
And for returning
I
this
don't
box
know.
of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
I wouldn't mind a job in that alchemy.
I mean, you can sit here and change the appearance of all the clothes after you collect them. Or you don't have to have it on at all. Wow, that's a lot of reading. What books do you, what kind of books do you read? Like, do you have a specific genre, or do you just read anything that looks interesting? So look, I get to pet all the cats in the game. Fantastic. Oh wait.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Tales of Beatles and
I don't think anyone at the
Revelio.
Okay, well, what's the last non-girly book that you read? I hear this damn thing. Where is it?
You'll not cast successfully if you don't first see it happen. You're
Revelio.
nice to see you again.
There it is. That's cool. I've read that too. But I mean, you're right. That's definitely not a girly book.
compete with Serona. I don't
Revelio.
Yeah, I could see that. A little bit older style.
Aloha Mora.
I don't know why they had to make opening these doors so complicated. I should just be able to use a spell and open the damn door. But it's fine.
What do we have here?
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
So how long did it take you to read Lord of the Rings?
Revelio.
Not there. I can go inside.
Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if smoking gets you in the mood to read anything. Did you just like get back into reading, or you've been reading for a little while?
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will
Hey,
be beyond the castle grounds.
Goosebumps was
We
great.
can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
But yeah, I used to read a lot when I was younger, but I think it was like around high school I just like stopped caring, and then I joined the military, and I needed, you know, something to like pass the time, so I kind of got into drawing, and then I kind of got back into reading, and then when I got out of the military and started working to pass the time at work, I would listen to audiobooks. So I still kind of do that now, but I don't like read on my own time. It's mostly just at work.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect.
Sir?
Deke
Yeah,
loves an
sir.
outing.
What's up? Hey, you can't be up here on the desk. You know that, sir. Unless you're gonna sit down and not step on things.
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close,
crazy.
direct the open
I
knapsack
think you
toward the
should be able to
puffskein,
read
and in
whatever
it'll go.
the hell you
All
want
right.
to. I remember when I was in elementary that it was a thing to where you had to be at like a certain reading level to read books. So I always wanted to read the Harry Potter books, and they would tell me no because it wasn't at my reading level, and I ended up stealing some of the books because, you know, whatever. I do whatever I want. Definitely gonna need a third one. Let's get rid of...
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
See, that's cool. At least your mom was able to write you letters. I don't think letters would have worked at my school in 5th grade. I remember that it had to do, if I'm remembering correctly, that whenever we would read a book, we would have to go and take a test on the book, and then it would like help increase our reading level, whatever the hell that meant.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
What was that? Hey, it's stuck on a rock. What's happening here? Pretty good.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing
I
flying
understand.
beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are
That's
generally
kind of why
hard to
I got
catch.
into
Try using that
gaming
spell the
my
next time
entire
you
life.
encounter a small or
My mom was
otherwise
always
elusive
gone,
beast.
and she kind of left me.
What if I
to,
can't find any beasts in their
take
usual
care of my
habitat?
sister all the time,
Beasts
so
won't stray too far from their homes. Look
I didn't
nearby
want to
or
be
simply wait a moment,
around while
and they should return.
she would like bring people home or whatever, and
Then I
I
shall
just
go
didn't
and
want to be
rescue a
around that
jobberknoll.
environment. And
Good
then my
luck.
dad,
Deke will be
my dad was
waiting.
kind of into drugs a lot, so I found my escape playing games and sort of through art, and that's why I game all the time now.
Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Come on.
adventure, are we?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that, she didn't believe you. But, I mean, at least in the end, you still went to prison. But, like, when someone doesn't believe you, it kind of turns you on to, like, a
What am I meant to be doing again?
darker
You should
path
try
that,
to
like,
find
nobody
a
really
moon
cares
calf.
about you.
Since they only come out at night, you
I
may
get
have
it.
to wait a little
I
while,
didn't really
depending
know,
on what time
like,
it
what
is.
I wanted to do with my life. I didn't feel like anybody would listen to me or try to help me, and I had to pretty much figure out life on my own. It's sort of also why I went to the military. I just felt like the only option I had. But in going to the military, it actually helped out a lot. Helped me get my life together a little bit.
I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
That's good. I'm glad you were able to find somebody to help you do that, because it's not easy.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's
I've always
ambience.
felt that
Of course.
I've never really fit in
What sort
anywhere.
of overall look most appeals to you?
Even now, like, I don't really
I'd like
go
the
out
room to be
and, like,
warm
hang out
and
with
comfortable,
friends, 'cause,
as if I'm floating inside a mug
most of the
of
people that I
butterbeer.
meet, I really just don't have anything in
sounds
common
perfect.
with, and I don't know. Everybody just views me as kind of weird. But a few years ago, maybe about 5, 6 years ago, I started going to EDM music festivals, like EDC, and I got to meet a lot of really cool people there. Um, but you know, everybody comes around from like all over the country and stuff like that, so
Look
it's not
at
like
this.
anybody's like
It's
here
amazing.
where I live.
Where
Um,
are we, Deke?
So most of the time, I
It
just
seems
kind
to
of
be a place for your beasts
keep
to
myself
live, a
into
vivarium
gaming.
of some sort.
Help me from
Oh, your
not
beasts will
making
be quite
stupid
comfortable
decisions.
here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Press RB. Oh, cool.
Oh, oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts,
Yeah, I
Dee
know
can
how
show
that
you
is.
how to use them.
Very well.
I have.
I shall let you know
my
when I have
friend
some.
who was in the chat earlier. Him and his wife. I've known them for 10 years now, and I met them playing games. So it's been really cool. But other than that, I mean, it's just me.
Wonderful.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Really, that's really cool. I've been, let's see, I got into, I got into video games when I was, man, I don't know. The first game system I had was a PlayStation 1 and a Nintendo 64. And then, I mean, I've been playing games ever since. So, I mean, that was probably when I was somewhere around like 8 or 9. But Apex was fun, but I really didn't have anybody to play with, so I kind of stopped playing Apex, and I haven't been on it ever since. I don't even have access to that account anymore. I have 72. Jesus. Alright. Don't want to look like a psychopath. I remember when Neverwinter came out, I played it like crazy, and then again, it was just kind of me by myself, so I just stopped. That's cool. Let's see. How did you decide to, you know, get into gaming in the first place? Increased damage dealt to cursed targets. Perfect. Oh, I have to. Okay. Where do we go?
turn out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Five years. Hey, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you gave it a try, and I mean, look where you are now. You play games and you make videos that are, really good. So, now you get to enjoy in all the fun. But that's also why I bought, Harry Potter, because if I sit here and play Call of Duty all the time, like, I'll get frustrated. Like sometimes things are going my way, and then other times I'm trying not to get mad. Oh, nice. You started streaming as well? That's cool. How often do you stream? That's what I wanted. Quests. Hey, that's cool, but you don't have to win every game, and winning every game is pretty impossible sometimes. So, I mean, as long as you're having fun and as long as everything's cool, then I mean, you're doing a good job in my book. 'Cause no matter how hard you try, sometimes the game just doesn't want you to win. And okay, that's cool. I'll start paying attention to when your stream goes live so I could watch. Is your Twitch the same? Let's see if I can find it. Like, my phone wasn't so slow. No, there we go. Okay, cool. Alright. So now I follow you. Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching. Like I said, you don't have to be the best player, it doesn't matter. If you're winning and you're having fun doing it, that's cool. What the heck? There we go.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least
I'm definitely
a bit
not the
here.
best player.
Are you
and I've been
familiar with
playing
Herodiana
games
Byrne?
my entire
Don't
life.
answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years
And the one
aren't
thing
taught.
that I'm
And you're
trying
a
to,
third year, so
that I
Quick
told
one,
myself
aren't
that I
you?
was gonna do
According to
was
what
to
I've read,
start streaming
her
more
signature
and
outfit may still be there.
start streaming
I would love to
like
see it.
a
Would you
variety
get
of different
Herodiana's
games.
signature outfit and show it to me?
how did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved
But I
orphans
also
from
have
a
to mess
wild
with my
grapple
PC a
by
little bit
banishing it
because
over
it's
Stonehenge.
kind of stupid,
That's on Salisbury
especially
Plain.
when it comes to Call
She
of
once
Duty.
banished a
But
meddlesome dark
other
wizard
games, it's fine.
all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
Let's see. I bought my PC in 2020, like pretty much like right before all the COVID stuff. So I was
If you
pretty
tell me where to
excited
go, I'll see what I can do
when
about
that
it.
happened.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's
It
at the
was
base of the
it was
defense
a
against the
kind
Dark
of a
Arts
bad
Tower.
time, though, when I
There,
bought the PC.
you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces
we
of
had shut down
Herodiana's
work,
ensemble.
and
Very well.
It took.
I shall let you know if I find
I think
anything.
it took me like a month to start getting
I
like
can't
paid
wait to see
unemployment.
Herodiana's
So
famous
I
ensemble.
bought it at a
Perhaps I'll
bad
make
time.
myself a copy.
But I don't regret buying it. I love
Suppose
it
I should
now.
look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Why are we only learning all the
Revelio.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes more sense now.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
I tried playing Apex on my Switch, and that was a no. I couldn't do it.
Better go inside and
I
find
got
those
so
puzzles.
frustrated because it just felt like way different. I couldn't do it. I had to delete it off my Switch. So for my Switch, the only thing I play is Pokemon.
Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
No. Alright, just killed myself.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. I don't think KD matters. But yeah, definitely on the Switch, like I felt like the movement was just like way off. Whenever I would try to move around the map, and like the sensitivity was all over the place. I don't know, it just didn't make any sense. I see. A switch reset everything. Good to know.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Have you ever flown over Black Lake and seen the squid? Obviously I have. Was just wondering.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Alright. Hey, come here. Come here. Come over here. No? Okay. Another kitty.
He said it was a creature-induced thing.
Another kitty.
Lots of wood on the walls, he said. Oh, there was a portrait of a gruesome-looking fellow. Red Carrow, I think he said? Yes, that was it.
Oh, found him at the hospital, do you think?
Alright. Good luck, and thanks for watching. But don't worry, it's okay. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on, probably another few hours, so I'll still be here.
Very clear then. What to expect of that one.
Damn, where am I going?
What are you up to now?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
How long have you been living in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Not enough reflection.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Rest easy, my large friend. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Accio. Stupefy. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Aha! There you are! You won't get away with that.
Confringo.
Acting as though you're not even trying!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Cabalso. Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death!
Confringo.
Up for a minute time, are we?
Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Won't get away with that.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Cabalso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Cabalso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Potato! Stupefy! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Cavolso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Depulso! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Should think they felt that in London. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato!
Your acrobatics, it was physical.
Depulso!
I've been fighting since before you were born. Stop avoiding me!
Confringo!
An utterly pitiful display.
Potato!
You well done.
Expelliarmus!
You will suffer.
Confringo!
Much too soon.
No, that's embarrassing.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You won't stop me.
Depulso!
Stupid to come here.
Confringo!
Just the best.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Depulso!
Are you quite finished?
Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Depulso! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso!
What the fuck? fight, Beton. Not for a bit of dying, are we? Such arrogance.
Confringo.
Really, it is.
Expelliarmus.
One less human. One less human to worry.
Expelliarmus.
Rude. If you not run away, intend to die, do you?
Confringo.
You're weak, human.
Depulso.
Nice try. Had enough. You're really not very good at this, are you? Too slow.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Don't you try again, I beg you.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulso!
This will not go well for you.
Levioso!
Let me down at once.
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy!
Very fast.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I shall avenge your death. You won't get away with that. You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Revelio! Repulso! Revelio! Revelio. Arresto momentum. There. Not going to hurt you. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
Why stupid is out longer than necessary? Ha! The move of a coward. Your acrobatics will only propose
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Wonder who... Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Aloha Mora.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Well, welcome back. Ow. Why? What's going on? Are you sick?
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Aloha Mora.
Ah, got it. You get your allergies pretty bad where you live?
You made it.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that here too. I just, sometimes it's very rare that I have like a decent day without allergies.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things.
Even with
Feldcroft isn't what it
medicine, I
used to
feel
be.
like it still
No one
doesn't
has
work.
felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers.
Oh.
Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her.
Hello, sir.
Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
it is.
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Well, that was rude.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This is terrible parenting.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
I don't want to talk to him. I'll talk to him last.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat.
Oh, nice.
She's a powerful witch.
I have
and she knows how
I
to
have a
keep
lady
students
who
like my
does
brother
my
and me
taxes,
in line.
so
I do miss Hogwarts.
I have an appointment with her
but I
pretty
wouldn't mind
soon.
being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now.
And so I'm
Between
probably
the
gonna have
goblins
to
at
wait
the castle and my
like
uncle
another
fighting with Sebastian
couple weeks
whenever
at
he's
least.
home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists.
Hey, get off of me.
I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well.
I like those
know
Kindles.
they
Those
do,
Kindles
but
are
my
pretty
uncle is
cool.
right.
I've
This
never had
curse
one
cannot
personally,
be
but
undone. I can
my
feel
sister
it.
has one.
Sebastian
and it's
cannot
pretty
take
cool.
away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio. Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian
nice.
does
Yeah,
what he
I've
should
seen
do,
them. They're pretty good.
not what he wants to do.
How much are
He's
those?
no
I think-
idea the harm he could do
I
if
think
he
when I
doesn't
had
stop.
seen it, it was like 130.
I hope
Could be
you
wrong.
remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Definitely,
Both Anne
definitely
and
get
your
a
uncle
case.
seem genuinely
Only get-
convinced that nothing more can
You
be
don't
done
want
for her.
I
breaking
refuse to
or
believe that.
Nothing bad
Anne's
happening
pain
to-
is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister.
That's still not bad.
And
though.
I'm going to
156,
get her
pretty
back.
good.
Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
Yeah, but for
This
real
way.
though, I mean, you have to. I have cases for pretty much everything too.
How much longer are we expected to
I even put my even when I'm done playing games, I still put my controller back in the case because I don't want anything to happen to it.
Said in my book.
Confringo!
How nice of you to stop by.
And even my phone's lasted a pretty good while. I haven't broken it or anything. It's probably the only phone that I haven't broken, but that's because I decided to be more responsible and get a really good case for it.
No.
Confringo!
No. I won't let.
Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You've made your last mistake.
What? Happened?
This is where you will fail. Someone's here. Pressed.
Capulso!
Hit it.
Depulso! Levioso!
Regret coming here. Let's get it.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Subtle arrogance.
Levioso! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Glacius! Accio! Incendio!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Damn. Yeah, that's how I feel. Before I had this phone, I did the same thing sort of. I took it out of the case, and for whatever reason, I accidentally sat on it. It was on the bed frame, and it cracked. So, what do I have right now? I have the Note 10 Plus. Yeah, that's what this is. The Note 10 Plus. And it was a special edition.
Those loyalists
so I
deserved
don't want
what they
anything
got.
happening to
Couldn't
it.
agree more.
So I always keep it in the case.
This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly.
Ooh,
It may be
nice.
grasping at Billywicks, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed
a
Anne.
Star Wars
Might be the
special
only way
edition
to
one.
learn what type of magic harmed her,
And,
which could help me
so
find
it's
a
black
cure.
and red,
Perhaps
and then
you're
it came
right.
with the headphones.
The loyalists are
too,
everywhere, but they
and,
do seem to
the
be spending a
case
lot
was
of time
black, and on
here,
the inside it
and
was
it's
red,
likely
so
they're hiding
It was
something.
awesome.
And
Or it
at
is
Rookwood
awesome.
Castle.
Still have it. So.
Shall we have a look around?
And then the pen too. The pen's red.
They seem to have set up camp here for a
and then it
specific
came
reason.
with
They
like
have
a Star
stations
Wars
for everything.
UI, everything. Pretty cool.
Revelio. Confringo.
I didn't mean to do that.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
So if maroon is your second favorite color, what's your first?
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Oh, nice. Very pretty color.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
It's hard for me to choose a favorite color. I mean, if I really... I don't know. Like, all the stuff that I have is like either blue, black, or red.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well.
Oh, really? That's
the girl
awesome.
became a Hogwarts professor.
My hair right
Her
now
name
is...
was Isadora Morganach.
It's like half
She was
blue and
one
half
of
purple.
the keepers.
And,
The keepers?
The blue is
like in Quidditch?
fading a lot faster
And you found
than
a
the
pensive
purple
in the
is, though.
library?
So it's more of like
I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to
silvery
take
blue
in.
now.
I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a
Have you
Hogwarts
ever dyed your
professor
hair any
who was
other
one of
colour
these
than red?
non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that?
Hey, what did y'all do?
The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos!
Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Is it half red just because your roots grew out, or you just wanted it that way, just half red?
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now.
Okay.
Even
nice.
Ominous.
Understood.
That's cool.
Well then. Invisible, secret, ancient magic
That's kinda
passageway.
how mine is sort
Here
of
we
right
come.
now.
I'm tempted to
my
hold
roots
my
have
breath.
grown out quite a bit, but that's how I wanted it. I just wanted just like the top hat or the top bottom or just whatever, half of my hair to be colored. I didn't want to bleach my entire head. But I've dyed my hair red before. It was cool for a little bit, but it faded way too fast, so my hair really turned pink, so I kind of got weird for me. But mostly I try to keep it like a darkish blue, sort of like on let's see, I would say more of
Why
like
would the door
a
lead us
really
here?
dark blue, not black,
Sebastian,
but
look.
where you can definitely tell it's blue. I have dyed my hair like a turquoise blue before. That was kind of cool, but that faded out quick.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Man, the first time I used Splat, man, it stained my hands. It stained my my bathtub. I had to sit there and like try to clean everything. Splat was cool like the first couple of times that I used it, I mean, I went through the entire thing before I threw it away. I just didn't want to get rid of it, but it stained everything.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means.
Damn, that's awesome.
But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything.
I find it hard to figure out what to do with my hair,
Salazar Slytherin
honestly.
had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts.
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of
Especially when
this.
it comes to
My head's an utter mess.
I don't know. That's
But I'm
why I
glad you
pretty
told
much
me
have
everything
kept
you
it,
did.
like blue, and then like I
I'll
said,
be in touch.
like right now it's
Till
kind of
then.
blue and purple. So, but I mean, other than that, most of the time I don't know what else to do.
Revelio.
Astronomy class.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
That's cool. That's a pretty cool Instagram tag. Yeah, definitely. I'll check it out. Alright, I found it. But hey, trust me, I get it. Like, I don't really have anything on Instagram except for like like highlight videos of like when I go to the festival, the music festivals and stuff. I don't really post on there much either, so I get it. That's not what I want to do. No, you're right. The hair is really awesome.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What's happening? Nope, I don't have that for you. Yeah, I don't know. What's happening? Is that the longest you've ever had your hair?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Depulso!
Damn. Alright, so when you say you chopped it all off, how short did you cut it?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Damn, yeah, that's a big difference. Big difference. Wow. Did you like it short, or you like it long, or like the way it is right now?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
How come you cut it so short? You just wanted to try it out?
Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo!
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, you proved a point, but you realized you didn't like it. But
Handy resource
at least you did it
indeed,
just the
your
one
field
time and
guide.
didn't keep doing
Pleased
it.
to be included.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe. Careful. Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Of hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me first.
Another kitty. Again? Why again?
Surprising how many nifflers you could find down there.
Yeah, why'd you do it twice if you didn't like it the first time?
Thought you had me there.
Avoiding our problem.
Let me at you. Expelliarmus.
Wreck your little kid. Twasn't nothing.
Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Depulso. Alohomora.
I get it. Well, now, since you really do like your hair long, you need to keep it that way. Look at how long it is right now. Alright, you want to keep your long, beautiful hair as long as possible.
These rocks have seen better days.
Confringo. Levioso.
Yeah, definitely. I understand how, difficult medication is to take sometimes.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story. When I promise to share when we have more time.
Even
For
though you
now,
hate taking
let's
it,
do what we came to do.
You have a reason for taking it, and you have
Can't we
people
just
to
bypass
look,
Officer Singer and
to
go
look out
directly
for
to the
you,
ministry?
and that
Do you
want
think
you
they
to
will
be
listen
around.
to a student?
You know, if they didn't want
Only
you to be
Officer
around, then
Singer
it'd be a
can
different
start an
story.
investigation. The
But
ministry will come in
you
later.
have your kids and everything.
I'll help you
So
find the
you
letter,
definitely
Natty.
gotta
I'm
keep
glad to
sticking
hear
it out
it.
for them.
First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate,
But also
see if you can find
for
another
yourself.
way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
What are you up to now?
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
Somehow.
I wonder what that does. Perhaps something with a bat did it.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
No? I understand. I mean, I definitely have my moments quite often, and I think about it all the time. Like, you know, I don't understand. Like, what's the point sometimes?
Confringo! Depulso!
Like, especially like when I go to work, I hate working. You know, my job isn't hard. It's pretty easy, but like most of the time, like I said, like I don't really talk to anybody at work. You know, I'm pretty much alone to myself. For the past, you know, few years that I've been working there, everybody's kind of hated me for whatever reason, and and I don't know. I'm not trying to be there to. I'm not trying to be at work to, you know, impress anybody, impress people, or, you know, be there for them. I'm trying to just be there to do my job, and, you know, still everybody hates me. It kind of makes me feel like shit a lot. So, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, you know, like you said, you do have, you know, your kids and your sister. So, with that, you know, you have people that want you to be there and want you to keep on going. another box that I'm not seeing? This is ridiculous.
Levioso!
I didn't know I could do that this whole time. Cool. Noted.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Can't use spells while I'm crouching.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Are you serious right now?
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
You know, like...
I hear them.
I know it seems hard sometimes, but... Maybe, you know, one day you'll be able to love yourself as much as everybody else loves you too.
Highwing. Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
That's why mostly, you know, like now,
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
I try and, you know, put aside all the bullshit and try to figure out, like, you know, fun things to do and, you know, try to set goals to go places, see things, do stuff. That's pretty much the only way I can keep moving on every single day.
Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
When the clouds are dark, it's always the best time to strike. Adventure You can feed a beast. I can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. Enough dumb beasts for everyone.
Petrificus totalis. Aloha Mora.
And that's why I kind of, you know, like, got into gaming like a lot more seriously. Like, obviously, like I said, I've been playing video games like
I hope
my
Natsy's
whole
having an
life.
easier time of it.
Now, you know, I find it as a way to make friends, basically. And you know, there's a lot of people in the gaming world that, you know, go through the same things that, you know, we do, and I think it's fun. You get to meet new people. You know, a lot of people, of course, you know, are kind of dicks, but
You're going
you
home
do
in a
eventually
wooden
find
box.
a few people that are pretty cool.
Levioso!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Pray for that. Depulso.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Protego. Levioso. Aloha Mora.
Come on. Nope. Too far.
Revelio.
Come on. Alright, have a good nap, get some rest, and thank you. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for keeping me company.
Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Deke would like to talk with you when...
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. And Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend. Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
Revelio!
I was a late bloomer.
Revelio! Aloha Mora! Revelio!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This place has seen better days. Levioso! Expelliarmus! Repulso! Confringo! I should head inside. Confringo! Hobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulso! Levioso! Revelio! Revelio.